What's up, everybody? Pop Culture Showdown. We are back. Spider-Man Brand New Day just ended. We're gonna give you our thoughts and opinions. Then DC, y'all on the hot seat. We not waiting no more. Y'all need to get the ball rolling. Stay right there. Pop Culture Showdown is up next. And we are back. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Pop Culture Showdown. We have two very special guests joining us here today. Okay, two guys I haven't seen in a while. Met them back in my college days. Welcome, Adu and Justin. Words for Blurs podcast and YouTube channel and TikTok.
Sure.
Yes.
Spelled how it sounds.
Yeah, spelled how it sounds. How you guys doing today?
Good.
Great.
That I've seen Brand New Day, honestly.
Yeah, really?
I mean, it feels like a brand new day.
We're gonna get there.
Yeah.
We're gonna get there. But it ain't a brand new day for DC because it's the same old story. Now, how you guys been liking? I'm sorry, I had to take that shot. I'm a DC fan, guys. I'm a DC fan. I could take shots of my own.
I got DC tattooed on my arm.
I'm about to say, yeah, you got Batman Beyond.
That's how you know it's real.
Listen. Oh yeah, can we get a shot? Can we get a shot? It's just
See that?
with-
Don't.
That's dedication.
I hope the tattoo artist isn't saying this because I'm not paying you royalties. I'm not paying you.
Listen. But anyways, how have y'all liked the direction that James Gunn has been taking the DC universe, cinematic universe, in so far?
Okay, so I'm going to start out by saying James Gunn is one of my favorite filmmakers. And, I love all the Guardians movies. I love, other, past films he's done before.
Right.
I think the main issue is that there doesn't seem to be a central story with this beginning of the DCU.
Yeah.
Because with the MCU, right, the central story was Thanos, the Infinity Gauntlet, we're collecting the stones. There's something to focus on. There's something to get people excited about. With the DCU, you don't really have that. I mean, Superman was fantastic.
Yeah, I thought it was one of the best movies that year, and probably the best Superman adaptation we've gotten for a while.
Easily. Peacemaker's a great show. Supergirl was a little bit of a stumble. But even with these shows and movies, where are we going?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Justin, how about you?
I want to counter that by saying Marvel started off with Iron Man, the Hulk, Captain America. There was no real story. We weren't sure. We knew that they were going to come together.
Yeah.
We knew there were slight threads connecting the two, but Thanos wasn't a big, connecting point until at some point after the first Avengers.
Yeah.
That was when we got built up to Loki, who showed up in Thor, which was their fourth movie.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
So putting a lot of pressure on DC so early on feels a bit hasty. I think you got to let them breathe, let them stretch their legs. James Gunn, again, is also one of my favorite film directors. He directed the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy to perfection. I think it's one of the most consistent trilogies in the MCU.
easily.
I do think that James Gunn needs to figure out what he wants to do, if he's going to be a CEO or if he's going to be a creative consultant.
Okay.
He cannot be, in my opinion, I don't think he can do both because it requires a lot from him on both ends. Writing, directing, editing, getting visuals, getting dailies, and then also approving new scripts, new creative ideas, casting as a CEO. So he has a lot on his plate, and I think he's trying to take on so much that maybe at some point he can take his foot off the gas and let other creatives lead that process. But I think because he's such a selling point for this rebrand of DC, he's trying to be very face forward.
Yeah.
And I think the first foray not with him with Supergirl, definitely big stumble. I said the movie's okay. My boy over here says it's mid. You clearly...
I use the word I.
Which
Which is like a step below okay.
As far as Supergirl goes, it's not a bad movie. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
But it does not do anything for me.
It doesn't move the needle.
It does not move the needle. No.
Yeah.
No,
And
I get that.
Just her as a character, I love Supergirl. I'm a DC fan. To most people, they only
Hold
know
on.
her as Supergirl.
Don't love a character just because she's in a universe. Do you love the character?
No, I've liked her since the animated series.
So you like her because of a series, or do you follow the character? That's different. Do you like her
I'm
just
not
because
a
of...
big follower of Supergirl. Like I
Okay.
know everything about her.
So she's not
but
aimed
one of
at
the,
you.
Huh?
She wasn't aimed at you. But
Fair point.
she shouldn't have been the second project to come out of the gate.
Yes.
She
Well,
Or at least-
I see why, because with the popularity of Superman, of course, I understand. Okay, let's
I
continue
understand
with
that.
that, line. But you are right. Supergirl isn't. I don't believe she's as widely known a character.
I think they
as
need
Superman.
to establish their core 7.
Yes.
Yeah.
They need Batman vs Superman set up way too much too fast. Yes, it was badass to see Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman in a movie. Great. But I don't think that they were given the breadth that they should have before they came together.
No.
And I think that this new iteration of DC needs to do that, and it needs to be with the core people, characters that people know and haven't seen yet, versus derivatives of characters like Supergirl.
Yeah. Or a Jimmy Olsen TV show.
Or it's actually been rebranded as a Gorilla Garage show now.
People are dumping on the idea of that show.
But where's the Flash?
I don't know. I'm kind of two minds about it.
They need to take a break on the Flash for a minute. They need to take a break. They had that, because James Gunn even endorsed the Ezra Miller Flash. He said this is one of the best movies that
I've never
seen.
forgive them for the campaign. Do y'all remember the campaign for the
so
Flash?
weird.
Everybody,
Everyone was
Tom
like,
Cruise
it's
is like,
so
this is the
amazing.
best superhero movie that I've ever seen.
No. No. No.
It's weird.
I mean,
Although
it was
I
great
like
nostalgia
aspects.
with Michael Keaton, but overall
Yeah.
the movie fell flat. Overall the direction was flat, and I'm very concerned if that same director, Andy Muschietti, is going to be directing the Batman, Brave and the Bold.
Don't do that.
I mean, he did
it.
he did a great job with it,
Yeah.
but that's horror. That's his genre. That's his niche. Just like James Wan did great with Aquaman, but then Aquaman 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I
so
did
it's like
I did like my brother Black Manta was actually pretty good.
He was the only good part about
in
it.
Aquaman 2.
Yeah, I liked him too.
He's the only decent part. I wouldn't even say he was that good. But hey, to each his own.
That's a fair point.
And they say doing Yaya dirty.
Who? Oh yeah.
was
Oh
it
yeah.
with the Wonder
we
Man?
we
now?
we, we
Just
will get
cancel
there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
This is an epidemic. So let's get into what we know is coming down the pipeline right now. So we got Lanterns in a few weeks, and then we have Clayface at the end of the year, and then we have Superman, Man of Tomorrow next year. The Batman
not
Part
it.
2, we don't know
We do know that's coming out in 2028.
for now.
It's filming.
I don't know. Your boy,
filming.
Robert
If a-
Pattinson doing
If
like
a movie is filming, that's I mean, unless they do a whole Batgirl and try to write it off for tax reasons, that movie is coming out. That movie's coming out in
Let's not- let's not
2028.
they need to be
That is
investigated for
And
that.
that's their biggest IP. I mean, Superman. Okay, great. That's what they call the granddaddy of superheroes. But the daddy of superheroes
Yeah.
is definitely Batman, and his cool son is Spider-Man. But they're trying to get that out as quickly as possible because they want to eventually get the DCU version of Batman out there.
And I'm actually more excited for that than I am whatever they have for Robert Pattinson.
Whoa.
I liked it. Hey, listen, man. I'm tired of seeing the same old Batman by himself with the same 3 different story adaptations
He's not wrong.
with the same villains in rotation,
Okay.
just with a new coat of paint.
When was the last time we saw the Riddler? In the
Batman
90s.
Forever?
Do we know who the villain is for this one?
No,
No,
but I
we
bet
don't.
you it'll be either Scarecrow, Joker, or
Joker will definitely be in
Two-Face.
a cameo.
He'll be freeze.
that'll shock me.
It's being reported that it's a combination of Victor Zsasz, Two-Face, and the Court of Owls.
I actually forgot they did announce
Okay.
casting for that. Yeah.
They did not announce official. They announced casting, but they didn't announce characters.
Yeah. The reason why I say that though is just I'm a bit bored. I want to see the Bat family. I feel like the Bat family is a big part of Batman's.
That's a part you
mythos.
didn't mention. They have the dynamic duo, their animated movie coming out
I
as
thought
well.
it was claymation.
Claymation is animation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
mean-
that's going to be their first, but that is still considered. They're
Yeah.
going to say that's the DCU Robin or Dick
Is
and
it
Jason.
canon?
I thought they said it wasn't
any
canon
movies
anymore.
that they're putting in theaters are going to be canon. Unlike the straight to DVD movies, like the ones we have coming out with Batman now.
The
ones that-
Nightfall one looks interesting.
Yeah, that's not canon.
That looks good,
That's
though.
just straight to DVD.
Yeah. Why don't
fodder.
they release these? Like, why don't we get the production like Spider-Verse? Like,
But
That is an excellent question.
are you saying claymation is not good production?
I'm not saying it's not good production. I'm just saying, look at what the Spider-Verse did. Why can't we couldn't? Did you see that Batman Beyond test footage?
I saw that.
I'm like, are they allergic to money? Like,
Well, that was a different time.
man.
A Batman movie styled in a similar fashion to Into the Spider-Verse?
But then that just means they're eating off of Into the Spider-Verse.
Well, yeah.
So they need to have their own, their own
That's
style, their
fair.
own flavor. And clearly this claymation style,
Yeah.
I won't say it's the only style they're going to do, but this is where they're starting in terms of
Mm-hmm.
animation with them. And I'm excited to see it because have you seen the test footage of what they did with like Iron Giant? No, not Iron Giant.
I think so a little bit,
The Rescuers.
Okay.
Oh,
Where the boy fell on the giant bird, I think that animation was beautiful. So if they can go in that route and expand upon it with a big budget, I don't see any problems with that in the
Okay,
future.
all right.
Give it a chance.
I will.
Don't poo-poo it.
I will.
I'd love to see animation on big screen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just want them to do more. I just feel like they don't do enough. But I think we'll get a clear vision after the Superman sequel, because there's supposed to be all these characters showing up, and possibly Wonder Woman. I know they've
Oh,
cast.
I hadn't heard that.
Yeah. So, and then we got Lanterns before that. So, and I'm a bit concerned about Lanterns, but we will see what happens with Lanterns, because
The marketing has been very strange.
Yeah.
Very,
Yes.
very vague, and I feel like that's DC's problem is the marketing.
Yeah.
They're
big
not
time.
pushing like Marvel. Like, I think a prime example of great marketing is what Ryan Reynolds did with every single Deadpool movie. You saw it on a sports team. You saw it with food, with beer. You saw him in so many places that you could not see Deadpool somewhere. You need to do the same thing with these characters. If you have the budget, go for it. And I think budget might be something that's holding them back, but they need to just go all in.
I think that's why most of it's on Earth.
Partner with influencers.
That has me kind of worried. Like,
Yeah.
it's, but when the first trailer dropped and like all of it was on Earth, I'm like, I mean, sure, Green Lanterns
We
can be
still
on Earth
haven't seen a
sometimes.
clear set
But-
thing of the suit.
Yeah, and like
What do you
a lot of the
mean?
story is in space.
We saw it when he went to go visit Sinestro.
Not clearly though.
No, we
The
saw
suit-
like
it was
we saw like
from the
this
chest
much
up,
up.
you know
We
what I
saw
mean?
the
And it was
whole
faded.
suit.
Did we see the whole
Something
suit?
tells me
He
it
was
looks bad.
standing straight up. We saw him leg to head.
It looks like a higher quality CW shoot, if that's what I.
I wouldn't take it that far. Although to be honest,
It looks like just a leather jacket.
Yeah, it did kind of.
It did.
Then again, we should have
give
leather
leather jacket,
armor.
yeah.
We should have been suspicious after Guy Gardner, but hey, look, we gonna see. We gonna have to hold it right there. We gotta take a quick break. We'll be right back.
In America, millions of families are facing hunger. Many are forced to choose between food and other necessities.
I'm stuck between paying for medications or paying for food. John from Maine. After rent and power, I can get groceries. It's sad to say food comes last. Anna from Texas. The Feeding America network of food banks helps provide over 6 billion meals to people in need each year. I thought pantries were for less fortunate people, but anybody could be less fortunate in a day or even a second. Claire from Virginia. Now I can provide food for my family again. It's not a handout, it's a hand up. Liam from Ohio. No one should have to worry where their next meal will come from. Together, we can end hunger. Learn more at feedingamerica.org.
Possibilities are all around us. Everywhere we look, we see opportunity in unexpected places. And when we share our knowledge, vision, and connections, we turn great ideas into action in communities all around the world that we call home. Like transforming an old bus to feed hungry children, or providing life-saving equipment to those who need it most. From fighting disease to rebuilding schools, together we can make real change happen. We're Rotary. We are people of action. Get involved today at Rotary.org/action.
What's up, y'all? We back. So, Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's been out in theaters for a while now. For some weeks, it broke the record for, I think Endgame's record, right?
Correction.
did.
It's only been out 1 week, and it did all that damage.
Even more impressive.
Oh, Jesus. So, with that being said, it obviously was good. So, how did y'all feel about Spider-Man Brand New Day?
It was an experience. I ain't gonna hold you, man. It was fantastic. Actually, it wasn't fantastic. It was amazing. It was spectacular.
Pun intended.
It was, to me, the ultimate Spider-Man movie.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, it really was. And I feel like it is public consensus that the best Spider-Man movie is Spider-Man 2. It's been that for a very long time. To me, Brand New Day is better than Spider-Man 2.
Really?
Yeah.
I would say that Brand New Day, I would agree. I would agree that it just inched ahead of Spider-Man 2. I feel like the animated movies kind of are in their own league.
Oh, yeah.
But
sure.
I think this is the best Tom Holland Spider-Man movie
Absolutely,
we've gotten.
without a doubt.
I think he's the most into this character that he's been. He's not a little punk no more. He's
that
not
boy
crying
got in
every
shape,
movie.
too.
He's a man now.
Yeah.
And I think the
It
most
looks like the
important.
Stranger Things kids in the last season.
Pretty much. Had my boy, what's his name, in that nasty high top wig.
We don't have to do that. We don't have to do that to him.
But I think the most important thing is that Peter Parker is struggling again. And I
Yes.
think that is what makes him a character that we as an audience love to see, because we all struggle. We are all broke at certain points of our life. We're jobless. We have people hounding us for bills, rent, all that. And Peter Parker is somebody that the people can see themselves in. And I think that this is that movie for him. The direction was great. The action was great.
Oh,
The
fantastic.
fighting choreography was fantastic.
Can we just take a second? The hand. I don't know who the hand learned that from, but the hand, listen,
They were like stepping on top of
they
each other
were
in
climbing
midair.
on top of each other. The most disrespectful part was when the damage control soldiers blew him away with the cannons. Spider-Man's already fallen. He's already fallen. And here come the hand leader. She kicks him on the way down.
Very
I was
crouching
like,
tiger,
Jesus. I was
yeah.
like, was that necessary?
Oh my God. I think it might have been necessary,
Nah.
honestly.
He
it
got
was.
his lick back after that. after that. So it was.
But yeah, like Justin was saying, Tom Holland, I think he's better than Tobey at this point. I ain't gonna hold you. I do.
See,
I
don't
think
know
he's the best actor to play Spider-Man. I really do. Just, it's even in the little things. You can disagree, it's fine.
You serious?
It's fine. This is a controversial take. I get it, especially since, I was born in the 90s. It's very controversial
I
amongst
don't know
a
about
certain demographic. But I really do think Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man to do it. It's the facial acting, the sadness. You could really see the sadness in his eyes, particularly in the scene where he saw MJ with another guy. I was like, oh, he's about to crash
Hey,
out.
listen, man, when he get that black suit, it's gonna be terrible. 'Cause he was already crashing out a little bit when his powers were acting funny. When he get that black suit, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be over.
We saw a little bit of it too.
Y'all thought Bully Maguire was bad? Y'all thought Emo Toby was bad? Nope. He's gonna be on and popping. But what did y'all think of Jean Grey and like the slow
Just straight into it. Okay.
introduction?
No.
My bad. I
no-
forgot. I mean, spoiler warning.
No protection, just raw into it. Okay.
Well, I mean, people kind of knew. for
Did they?
a month.
Yeah.
I went
yeah.
with somebody who had no idea.
Okay.
And they were like, who the fuck is that? I'm like, clearly you don't know X-Men movies, my boy. It was my brother. But I think that characterization of Jean so far, it seems interesting. Clearly she has not met Professor X yet.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna be interesting to see her journey from, I'm assuming, an orphan with no siblings now, to finding a new home or a new family with the X-Men.
Yeah. I think it's a little controversial,
Yeah.
to be honest. Now, I do think I see where they're going with this, because obviously the X-Men in the Marvel Universe are a very controversial group.
Yes.
They protect the world that hates and fears them. That's their whole thing, right? So I think Jean did a lot of things in Brand New Day that will establish the fear that people have for mutants
Right.
in the MCU, because,
Especially
let's
in
be
New York.
honest. Oh yeah, especially in New York.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. She was doing some pretty messed up stuff in
She-
Brand New
she
Day. She was
was-
taking people's minds over.
Yeah.
She had one guy step in front of a car.
I'm sure
you know?
somebody got whiplash from the yanking it around
Oh
that they
yeah,
did.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
going
Had
from person to
MJ
person.
walk off a building. You know.
But you know what? What I do appreciate what they did with Brand New Day and in regards to Jean is that they showed her learning her power.
Yeah.
I have not seen in a Marvel movie for some time people learning their power. I think that that's something like that introduction to a character
Yeah.
and seeing them go through that change and seeing them figure it out. I think that that's interesting, and I've missed that because every other Marvel movie we've seen, the characters they already OP.
Yeah.
So what is there to really doubt that they're not going to be able to win? I mean, we already know it's their story, right?
Yeah.
So where are their faults? What are they afraid of? Are they scared of this power? Like I'm curious. Like obviously with Jean, it just happened out of nowhere,
Yeah.
according to her and her sister in that one scene. So how does that affect other mutants?
I'm interested to see where they go with this, especially after Doomsday. Well, not even that. After Secret Wars, after that, because they're going to like
Yeah.
restart everything after Secret
Yeah.
Wars.
Yeah.
Well, I see people keep saying that. I don't know.
I think it's no way. I think they're going to do a soft reboot.
yeah.
Soft?
They're
Okay.
going to probably meld characters into other people. Like I'm sure Tom is going to. He's safe.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
Chris Hemsworth is safe.
Yeah.
But characters like Iron Man who've aged out of that role. Chris Evans will probably age out after Secret Wars. They're going to reboot some of the characters,
Right.
and give it to new actors.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that's going to
So,
happen.
with that being said, are you guys excited for Doomsday? Like, what do you think's gonna go down?
That's a very interesting question.
Because we got a lot going on. The original Fox X-Men are coming back.
I feel like it's going to be a lot of nostalgia bait. I mean, going to be. There is going to be a lot of nostalgia bait.
Yeah, we know for sure. But honestly, I think they're killing off all the Fox actors in Doomsday.
Yeah, I think that's
really
kind of
do.
why. I think
Yeah.
Doom gets introduced to those, because if you know the story of Secret Wars, I think Doom gets introduced to the X-Men through Doomsday and then Secret Wars. And so he has to know them to reshape the universe.
Yeah.
And so I think that's what's, that introduction to them is how we get the new versions in Secret Wars
But to answer your question,
after Secret Wars.
I'm more interested than excited.
Yeah.
I'll put it that way. I'm interested in seeing what they're going to do in Doomsday, where the MCU is going after this, how these different characters are going to interact with each other. I mean, and even though I have worries, when you see like a screenshot of the Thing shaking hands with Wakandans, it's just cool. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that kind of puts some. It's just a cool image to see.
Yeah.
Why he's so short?
I mean, apparently he's never been like huge, but I'm like, damn,
No,
is he supposed to
he's
be that
at
small?
least 6'5", or he's at least 7 feet. Like he should be the height of Smart Hulk
Yeah.
or Professor Hulk.
Oh yeah.
Versus like Hulk at his size in Brand New
Yeah.
Day.
I'm about to say Brand New Day. It looked like the Hulk hit the gym. Cause I don't know, that Hulk.
You see
like,
them
said he got
veins?
bigger.
You see them veins popping out?
Listen, when he was in first Avengers,
on the Hugh
was
Jackman
big,
diet.
but it looked like he was bulking or something. Like he was eating. But Brand New
Chicken and
Day,
eggs.
he was cutting. Brand New Day, he was cutting. Definitely not. But so Doctor Doom, I think he's killing everybody. I don't think anybody really survives. We're gonna get another Infinity War situation, but worse. They're not gonna get turned to dust.
No, they're going to go to Battle World.
Yeah, I think if some of them make it.
Well, I mean, what do you think is going to happen in Secret Wars? You think nobody's coming over from Doomsday?
I mean, I think somebody's coming.
The
yeah,
person I'm
somebody.
calling that's going to definitely die, Anthony Mackie.
You just
Yeah,
want
I
that
feel-
to
look, I
happen.
feel
I don't
bad
think
for
that's
my brother.
actually happening. You
Listen,
want that to
Why
happen.
wouldn't it?
I
He
feel
is
bad for
almost
my brother.
50 years old.
They can't kill him.
Can you see that man doing flips and tricks, throwing a
They
shield
cannot kill
into his
Black
60s?
Captain America. They
No, not
can't.
kill him. Just reboot him.
Hey, look.
That might be worse.
Well, I mean, they already practically did. Him and all the other black characters. We ain't getting no Wonder Man.
Yeah.
We ain't getting no Blade. Where is the Blade script or debacle has to be studied? Because how do you mess up Blade?
It's so weird. And you know what's
I
funny?
mean-
I don't know if you guys saw, but Mahershala Ali did comment on it. Where
Yeah,
he
he-
said, I mean, if Marvel wanted to do it, they would have done it.
They
so
got
at this
money.
point, I'm moving on.
It's ridiculous, but
Yeah.
Yeah, and it got to the point where they had so many things in place that they even gave so much of their sets and their costumes to sinners.
Yeah.
Because they were like, okay, we don't want to hold on to this stuff, or we can't hold on to it. Let's just sell it to Ryan Coogler, because I think Ryan Coogler was helping write one of those scripts, so that's why he was able to get some of that stuff. I think he was also producing Blade at a certain point.
So he made Marvel billions
Let
of
Ryan
dollars.
Coogler do all the black
They're
characters.
going to give him whatever they want.
Speaking of Ryan Coogler, what do you guys think of the new T'Challa casting?
You want to start?
Or
What's his
should I say
name?
Black
David
Panther?
Johnson.
David Johnson. Did we see The Long Walk together, or did I?
We did see Long Walk
We saw
together,
The Long
yeah.
Walk. He was fantastic. I had not
Amazing.
seen him in Alien. Was it Romulus?
Yes.
I did not see his performance in that, but I think he's dynamite. I think he's got a lot of heart. He seems like he has a very kind presence about him, and that's what Kevin Feige, the president and CEO of Marvel, said that Ryan Coogler said about him. He's a kind, good man, and that's what he wants and sees for this next version of T'Challa. And
I mean, wasn't the old one already a kind, good man?
yeah, I think that what he's saying is they want to continue that over,
okay.
and this is the first guy they've seen who has that kind of that genuine kindness about him in the way Chadwick may
Kind
have.
is definitely the word for it. Honestly, to me, he has a similar aura to like Tom Holland, where
Brits.
they're guys that you want to root for.
Yeah.
Brits.
They are both British, actually. But yeah, they got that kind of face where you're like, I want to see you win, man.
Yeah.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
tired of this. Why are all the British black actors taking
Y'all got 'em
American
started. Here we
jobs?
go. I've heard this so many times.
Or you, the Juicy, oh, you mean like struggle?
I got a little bit out of my comfort zone, During the filming of this role and this character, I felt oppressed, like an American slave, like a lot of struggle. I studied the art.
Idris Elba, Chiwetel Ejiofor. That man was in back rooms. Can you pronounce his name?
You want to fault studios for
pronounce his
hiring
name.
great
Matter of fact,
actors?
where
They
is
can't
Barry
control
Mordo?
where they're
There are
from.
great American black actors.
There are.
I'm one of them.
Absolutely.
Hey, look.
But I mean, hey, if that's who they thought was the best person for the job, I mean, it is what. And like we both agree, David Johnson is a fantastic actor. Again, if you haven't seen the Long Walk, fantastic
Very
in The
good.
Long Walk. Honestly, The Long Walk makes me excited to see what he's going to do in Black Panther 3.
I will
honestly.
say though,
I am excited because he's going to have an authentic African accent. That's
Okay.
it. Go ahead. Chadwick did not.
I will say,
Well, authentic.
Yeah, Chadwick did not. That's what I'm saying. I'm authentic.
Yeah.
The Brits are
well-
very close to their African heritage. So I know David's going to, at least the black Brits are close to their African heritage. So I know he's going to give me some good, a good accent. I love it.
At least I hope.
the only thing I will say is, I want to see a bit more edge from T'Challa. I know they had to clean him up from the comics because he is kind of not as good as what we've seen in the movie.
He's basically like Batman. Like he strategizes.
Yeah,
he-
I want to see some more of that.
Yeah.
I definitely want to see some more of that. Him get real tactical.
Like he is the king of Wakanda.
Yeah.
His interests are in and for Wakanda. So if he joins the Avengers, if he helps them, it's not because it's the world. It's because the world for him is in Wakanda.
Yeah.
Honestly, personality-wise, he's very close to like Black Adam, not the movie version.
Oh God.
The actual Black Adam. He's actually very. I see what you did there. He's very similar in like attitude and personality to Black Adam.
Yeah.
In a good way. He's still seen like as a good guy. And you're right. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I don't know if we're gonna get that with this version, given the actor they've chosen.
I just need to see them because after Namor, they need to get his lick back. I need Namor to answer for that. Nah.
I want to know
Yeah.
is there going to be a time jump? Because this is obvious. This is T'Challa
Exactly.
Jr. Number 2. So I want to know what that looks like, and will he appear in Doomsday? I'm assuming maybe he filmed something
If
later
not
this
Doomsday,
year.
maybe
Towards
Secret
the
Wars.
end. No, I 100% believe he's going to be in Secret Wars. But will he pop up in Doomsday? Maybe at the end?
I hope so.
Fingers crossed.
Only time will tell. But anyway, we're out of time. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me here.
Thanks for
Pop Culture
having
Showdown.
us.
Yes, yes,
thank
please. You guys on all platforms, YouTube.
Yes. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Is there anything I'm
X.
forgetting? X, formerly known as Twitter. Is that everything? I believe?
Words from Blurs.
Yeah, Words
Yes.
from Blurs. That's BLERDS. Everything else is Words from Blurs.
Okay, awesome. Thank you guys. Like I said, appreciate you guys, like I said, for joining me. Pop Culture Showdown. Follow us on CTV Live and on Instagram. We are out.
Peace.
It's so sad. It's good. It's not.
Today's cancer research is tomorrow's victory. A victory that is there for the taking. Grab it.
Now that